Hello, teachers and students, and 6E. All right, thank you. You all may be seated, please. All right, teachers, we are still on the same strand, which is working scientifically. We are still on the same outcome. And our lesson topic for today is what's next. All right, before we begin, as usual, let's breathe in. Breathe in and out. In and out. This time, breathe in without making any noise. Breathe in and out. Jason, I have a paper ball here, which I made. Will you catch this ball? Paper ball? Jason? Okay. Pass back to me. Thank you for the catch, Jason. Let's try somebody else. One girl this time. Okay. Laka? You sure you're going to catch this ball? Okay, catch. Good. Those two people know how to catch. Joe, catch the ball. Ready? Okay. Jason, again. No, this time you will answer my question, not catch the ball. Jason, when I asked you to catch the ball, what did you think of? The mic, Jason? Olaka, when I asked you to catch the ball, what did you think of? Joe, what did you think of when I asked you to catch the paper ball? Jason. Jason first. Jason is still thinking. He's trying to recall. Laka, what was the first thought? Nervous. She felt nervous. Why did you feel nervous, Laka?
I might drop the ball.
She might drop the ball. She felt nervous because she thought that if I throw the ball, she will drop the ball. What about you, Joe?
Playing.
Playing. He thought of playing. Very good. He thought of playing. Jason, have you thought of something? Okay. We'll leave that later. Jason will think of it later and tell us. All right. Before Joe and Laka caught the ball, they already thought of something that will happen. Joe was thinking of playing, and Laka was thinking she might drop the ball, and she was already feeling nervous before she caught the ball. So today in our lesson, we will be looking at some things. We will have two activities, but you will be the one who will be thinking ahead. You will be thinking ahead. So, there are two activities which we will be doing, and this activity we will be practicing one scientific skill that you will be almost using in every science lesson. All right. Michaeline. Michaeline, could you tell us, here is a situation, Michaeline. Could you tell us when you see dark clouds in the sky, what does it tell you? Or what do you think of? What do you think will happen when you see dark clouds in the sky?
Rain.
Rain. Thank you very much, Michaeline. Any others? All right, we know it will rain. I'll give you another situation. Another one this time. You are walking down the road or pass by some of your houses in the street, and you see your friend about 50 meters or 40 meters away from you. You see him standing still there. Or you see him standing and a dog outside the fence of a house barking. And it is barking very fiercely at your friend. So what do you think your friend is going to do? Jordan?
Shoot the dog with a stone.
He will shoot the dog with a stone. Your friend might shoot the dog with a stone or throw a stone at the dog. What do you think he will also do? Nora? Run. Of course, the first thing you will think of is run, because the dog is barking fiercely at you and you are taking one step backwards. Anything else? The last one. Carol.
Scream.
Scream. Once you see the dog barking at you fiercely, you scream. And you scream. You scream very loudly, so anybody who hears you will come to your aid. Or if you see a nearby tree, you run for the tree and climb on it. So, these are the things that we see, that we do when we see a dog barking at us, or your friends will do. I would like you to give one of a situation to a friend, something that you or your friend does, or a situation that you will have, think of something to, oh, let me put it this way. Give a situation to your friend or to your group and see if your friend can give a lot of different answers. You may talk to your friends. One minute. Then I will pick somebody to give me a situation. May I have your attention? Good. Many of you came up with some good problems, or good situations. We'll have one group, and we'll have this group here, Lorraine's group, to give us what they have. They will ask you, your time to talk is finished. They will ask you what we think of will be happening. Okay. Okay. Analolo will give us the problem.
A person sitting down with a pencil in his or her hand and a blank book in front of them.
A person with a pencil and a blank book sitting on a chair. So what is your question? What do you think he will be doing, or what will he do? What do you think, class? Okay, Emmanuel. We'll have Emmanuel. Thank you, Emmanuel.
Drawing.
He will be drawing, or he might be drawing. Thank you, Emmanuel. A person with a pencil and a book, so he might be drawing. He will draw. Any others? Yes. Ty, sorry. Ty, please.
To write sentences. To write sentences.
Okay, he writes sentences. Good. All right. Let's move to our activity. There are two things that we will be doing today, or we will be looking at it today. But before we go into those two things, when we talk about something that might happen in science, we look at this word. Prediction. This is one skill in science that we will be using in our science lesson. We see or we observe, and then we say what will happen. Just like we did in our first two exercises. When the clouds are dark in the sky, we predict that it will rain. But sometimes it does not rain. It's only dark clouds and it moves away. Sometimes when we predict it will rain, it will rain. All right. So in this lesson, we will go through some activities which you will be making prediction. There are two activities. Number one is the balloon. Is a balloon, but I have brought 3 balloons here. We'll be using the balloon and skew, which is used for barbecue and all those. It is made from bamboo. All right. There are 3 things that you will do, your question. First one, you will write down your activity. And this is your first activity. I will demonstrate what will be done. I will show you what will be done, and you predict what will happen. What will happen? Prediction. What will happen if I use this bamboo skewer bamboo skewer, if I push it through the balloon? Write it down, your first instruction. Write your prediction down. Teachers, I hope you're having your students to write down their prediction. What will happen if the skewer is pushed into or through the balloon? When you finish writing your prediction, you can sit up straight so I know you are finished. All right. Second activity is dropping the paper ball. If I drop this paper ball onto the floor, what do you think will happen? Write down your predictions. Prediction number 2. What will happen? What will happen if this paper ball is dropped onto the floor? So write down your prediction. Once you have done that, we will begin the activity. All right, we're all done. Let's see what will happen. Anyone would like to give me the answer? What will happen if this skewer is pushed through the balloon? Robert, thank you. First hand up.
It will pop.
The balloon will pop. Thank you, Robert, for the answer. Any other predictions? Laka? Pass the mic. Thank you, Laka.
The balloon won't pop.
The balloon will pop. Okay. Won't pop. Now, let's look at prediction number 2. Prediction number 2, the paper ball. What will happen if I drop this paper ball? Wow.
It will bounce.
It will bounce. Thank you, Uval. Any others? Ashanti? Give a try, come on. Okay, very good. What do you think will happen?
It will bounce and roll.
It will bounce and roll. Thank you. It will bounce and roll. Okay, last one. We'll have the last one. One more prediction. Okay, Donald, loudly and clearly.
It won't bounce. It won't bounce, it will roll only.
It won't bounce but roll. Thank you, Donald. It won't bounce, but it will roll. All right, thank you. Those are some of the predictions the class has. I hope you have made your predictions. Now we shall go through your predictions. Remember, let me remind you, do not, when the activity is done, do not change your predictions. Do not rub your predictions. Leave them there because there will be another question after this. All right. We will see, check the predictions. Huh? Oh, go ahead. We're still having our predictions done, so be careful. We'll try another one. This is blunt. Yes, we'll use a sharp one. Okay, let's try another one. Okay. So, the first one popped, and the second one popped. Oh, the second one did not pop. Your next question. Next question, don't erase your prediction. What you saw. Write about the second one. What you saw. If you have finished, you may sit up straight. Write what you saw when the skewer was pushed through this balloon. Okay. Write what you have seen when the skewer was pushed through this balloon. Once you have finished, sit up straight. We'll move to the next one. Good, thank you. There are some fast writers. Okay, the next one, next activity is observe. I'll drop this paper ball onto the floor, and let's have a look at your predictions first before I drop this ball. So ready? 1, 2, 3, go. What's the game? One more time. 1, 2, 3, go. Write down what you saw. What you saw. All right, we have gone through that. Now have a look at your predictions. Did it work? Did your predictions, were your predictions correct about this balloon here? About this balloon, when the skewer was pushed into this balloon? In prediction 1. Okay, prediction 2, the paper ball dropped. Was your prediction correct? Or the same as the first one, or the second one, or the third one? Jason, was yours the same? Robert? Robert?
Same.
Uh-huh. This one. When the skewer was popped into this. No. Okay, thank you. Why? Do you have any reasons why this one did not pop? Not yet, still thinking. All right. Can anyone tell us why did this balloon not pop? Why this balloon did not pop? Madhu?
Because it wasn't tight.
Because it wasn't tight, right? Thank you, Madhu. Let's see this part of the balloon. This part. This time we'll push another straw in it. Oh. This easily popped. Why? While this one, no. Oh, it's getting slack. Any reasons why? Yes, Arnold. Donald, sorry. Donald?
Because you put it on the side.
Which side? Oh, which one? This pink balloon here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, thank you, Donald. Any others? Junior. Junior, put his hands up quickly. Junior still thinking. All right. Thank you, Donald. Oh, the balloon is slack now. You can try this at home. When you blow the balloon, the mouth of the balloon and the bottom of the balloon are not stretched, whereas the sides of the balloon are stretched. So when you put a sharp pointed object, the skewer, bamboo skewer, on the side, because it is stretched, it cannot stretch anymore, it pops. But at the top and the bottom of the balloon, sorry, a balloon. At the top and the bottom of the balloon, that part of the balloon is not stretched. So when you push the skewer through, it stretches but does not burst. So it stretches and makes way for the skewer and comes back again. All right, thank you. This ball, why did it not bounce? You said it will bounce, some said it will not bounce. It's another one. We'll have another one here. These two balls, paper balls. I'll drop them again and you see. This is the one that we used. So I'll put a mark on it. I color it black so you can see. Okay, the black one. And this one. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh. Okay, class. The word we looked at today is prediction. So, when you made your predictions and you checked with the experiment, some of you got your predictions the same as the experiment that was done. So when we looked at balloons, some of you said it will not pop, and you were correct. And the two paper balls and the paper ball that was dropped, some of you said that it will bounce, and some said that it will not bounce. So some were correct, and some did not get the prediction straight. So prediction is what you will be doing during most of your science lessons, before you do an experiment or before you do a test on something. Do not take it that prediction that you made is not correct. It is what you think will happen before you actually do the experiment. So do not be upset or do not get the idea that your prediction was wrong. No. It is your prediction, and you will have to test it, and you will have to experiment it to find out the best or the correct result. So today we looked at predicting. Anyway, class and teachers, our summary for today is 1 point to make for our summary. You may quickly copy that down. You can help your friend read while the other writes down your summary. Our keyword for today, class, is predicting. Teachers, our next materials for the next lesson that you will be needing, our next lesson is help is needed. And the materials that you will require for this lesson are charts and markers. With that, thank you, class, students, and teachers.